Hey guys, it's Shelby Michelle with Farmhouse Living, and welcome back to our 4th Christmas home tour in this series for our, virtual home tours 2020. So we are with Shannon with the Little White Barn, and Quinn too. Sorry, she wanted her introduction. And we are touring her remodeled ranch, beautiful,
Fixer-upper.
Fixer-upper. This is actually our 3rd time coming to your home. And the first time it was spring. The next time we were highlighting all of your vintage finds because you're so talented at that. And then now we're doing Christmas. So very excited. When did you decorate? And did you decorate later or earlier than normal?
Well, I decorated right after Halloween. I usually wait till November 1st, and I do that every year. So I was on time, and I was on fire, getting it all done, and then I stopped.
Yeah.
And I kind of lost my energy. So I had to get back into the spirit and start again late. So I'm kind of early and late.
Well, that's odd too, because a lot of people are doing that, and it's almost like in phases.
Yeah,
and it's different from where usually you just put it all out at one time. This year, it's been a different kind of year.
Okay, so let's talk about your tree. This is your main tree. Do you decorate it the same every year?
Yes, I do. Yes, I kind of do. At our other house, we had multiple trees. So we had the kids tree and the fancy tree and the kitchen tree and all of that. But with this house, I feel like there's not enough room. Even though I don't feel like the house is tiny, I feel like it's too small to put too many.
Well, and this feels like a dedicated space for a tree.
Right,
anyways.
exactly.
I like that it's got like the horns or the trumpets and it's really sweet. And then you've got your presents, and they're on their little baskets and the sleigh and you want to tell them why or no?
I don't mind telling them why. We have a very old, stubborn wiener dog who likes to TT around the tree. So we have to build up the presents so that nobody opens.
If you have that problem, it's a great solution.
Right.
You're offering a solution.
Right.
So in here, your mantle's pretty simple, but also really bold. You've got your bells and your greenery and your stockings. Are those your real stockings or your decoration stockings?
Those are my real stockings, yes.
Mom has decoration stockings and then real.
Oh,
so I always like to, if anybody.
That way I don't have to take them off the mantle when I fill them.
Oh, that's a great idea. Well, luckily for me, because all the kids are older, really I just stuff it with gift cards.
Yeah,
right.
So nothing too heavy so they can stay there. It's kind of boring, but it works.
So
you know the book, If You Feed a Mouse a Cookie?
Right.
This is if you feed a baby chocolate.
Yes. That's a baby after my own heart.
Yes. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to highlight specifically in your home is your collections of things. We have a collection of gingerbread, and honestly, throughout the house, you have your red dishes that, do you always have those, or are those?
No, I just pulled them out at Christmas.
Yes. And then your nutcrackers.
Yes.
So you've got your little collections. Do you do that all year, or is that just during the season?
Yes, I have a habit of buying things in multiple. Like if I find something I like, I want more of it.
Yeah, you've got your rabbits, your
plates, dishes.
I like it because it's got a theme, but it's not too themey.
Right. Yeah,
So,
I don't like too much of a theme, but
yeah.
yes, I see what you're saying.
Yes. So what's your last question in here? What is your favorite Christmas item in this space, or Christmas element?
Well, I like to change things, so if you ask me this question next year, it probably won't be the same.
Okay.
But most of the time, I would say the nutcrackers are my favorite, and because my daughter is a ballerina, or was a ballerina, she's in college now, and she was in the nutcracker every year, and that always started our season out. So we have so many memories of sitting and watching the nutcracker and the nutcracker music, and so I just love them.
Yeah, we didn't do this in the other houses, but I wanted to tell you that my favorite thing is your chalk marker on the mirrors.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's a really good example of how you can change out things, and you could do that something in the fall, something in the without having to buy something. So I feel like it's practical but beautiful.
How did you do that, Shannon?
Well, that's actually, I cut that out on my Cricut machine. If you don't have a Cricut Explorer, you should get one. But I cut them out on contact paper that I got at Dollar Tree. So it's clear contact paper, but when you put it on the mirror, it looks like it's etched on the mirror.
It literally looks like you you chalked it.
Yes.
That's amazing. So just really
It
practical.
peels right off.
Yeah.
After the season.
Yeah. So I feel like you don't have to spend a lot of money.
Right.
You don't have to spend a lot of time, but it also, there's some longevity there. Honestly, your entire little
Okay.
vignette there,
Thank
you
you.
could just take the snowflakes and it goes deep into the winter, you know?
Right, right.
And so I like stuff like that. So
Yes.
Love
And
it.
Thank you.
yeah, so let's move into your kitchen and we'll talk about your kitchen and your master in there.
Okay.
Okay, so we're in your kitchen and I think the most notable thing is your island decorations with your little gingerbread and the rosemary. It feels very Christmassy.
Thank you.
And so I think that's my favorite, and I guess I'm just harping on the gingerbread thing. I'm
thank
going.
you.
I think it is very popular, but it's also classic, so I love that. What's your favorite thing in your kitchen?
Oh, I don't know. I just made that gingerbread house yesterday, so I do love it. I love it because it doesn't have a lot of color, but my favorite thing and will always be my mixer. It's red, and my mom bought that for me a few years ago, and it was a really big deal for her to buy that for me, and she picked the color out, and although I normally wouldn't have red, it's so important to me to have that out, and it's so sentimental. I lost my mom in January, so it will always be out. It will always be just like that.
Yeah.
I'll never change the color or change anything about it. It's my favorite thing.
Yeah, it's really sweet. I love, and you also have another gingerbread
Yes.
next to it, so it's perfect.
Yes.
And then you've got your cocoa bar. I love that. Do y'all like really use that? Or is
Yes,
that-
we do. Actually, my older son loves hot cocoa, so I don't think I can ever get by with not putting out the cocoa bar, no matter how I like it. They love it.
And whoever thought to put Santa cups, mugs in a jar?
Yes.
Good
It's a
idea.
good idea. Okay, so something you told us a second ago was I cannot believe that's cabbage, or is that
Kale. It's kale, yes.
in your little basket on your barn door.
Aren't they beautiful? They look like flowers.
Yeah.
They really do.
Just very unconventional
Gorgeous.
stem, and that's another thing that will last you through the winter. You won't have to take that down through, Christmas Day, clearing the house. So actually, this is the first time I've been to your house, I think, that you haven't had a tablescape and it's just one singular decor, which I actually really like. It gives it like a fresh feeling. Did you choose to do that, or were you just...
I did, because during the holidays, the kids are always home and we're always sitting at that table.
Yeah.
We eat at the table, we do puzzles, we do everything at
And
that
sometimes
table.
it's not always practical to have boxwoods on your plate.
Right. Right. Or move a centerpiece.
Yeah.
I mean, you just get tired of moving it all the time. So
Yeah.
I try to keep it simple when I know we're gonna have crowds.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Okay, so you also have your master decorated to some degree. You've added some Christmas. Well, I would actually say, other than your pillow, it's all pretty like wintry, so it can go through the season too. What do you always decorate other rooms outside of the main spaces, or?
I always decorate every room. Every room. Maybe I put a little touches in the bathrooms, but maybe not too much in the bathroom, but every room. But even my son's room, I try to decorate if I can. I try to find some red plaid or something to throw in there.
Yeah.
So if you were to count the hours that you spend putting out Christmas, what would you say?
Yeah.
I don't know, because I do it so sporadically. I
Right.
feel like I don't know. A lot.
But it's fun for you.
It's fun.
It's
Yes.
an outlet. Do you feel like it's a good 2020 stress reliever?
Yes. And it feels cozy, and it makes you want to be at home. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's where we should be right now.
Yeah.
So
I think
I don't know. I feel like we should be making it feel cozy and warm.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
welcoming.
Yeah. So do you have any other helpful Christmas tips? And we're going to put all the footage over us talking so people get a glimmer of every detail, but do you have anything that you feel like could inspire people? Give us something deep.
I don't know. I just think that making your family want to be at home is something that is a gift. So if we all just strive to do that, it makes the holidays better.
Your kids that's perfect. I think especially like since your kids are at school, everybody's coming in town, and so it makes it feel...
Yeah, when they're older, it's harder to get them here, so you have to make them want to come.
Capture 'em.
Right.
And they appreciate it.
Yes.
Very fun.
All right, well, our baby's gonna lose it. I think she's done with the home tours today, but I've got lots of amazing footage, photos on the blog. You're not gonna wanna miss every detail of Shannon's home. Make sure that you follow her on Instagram. Tell me, say it's a underscore My Little White Barn?
Yeah. No, it's my little white barn and then an underscore.
Okay.
Yes. I had to think about that for a second.
Yeah, she loves shutting doors.
Oh.
Yes, so make sure that you follow Shannon. She has lots of helpful tips. If you're a treasure hunter, if you like thrift stores and vintage and all of that, she's got all the insight there. So,
And maybe do you have also your chicken coop that you decorated for Christmas and your little white barn?
Yes.
yes,
So-
she actually has a little white barn.
Right.
So, yeah, so I hope that you enjoy. We have another home tour tomorrow. If this is your first home tour, make sure to go back. We have yesterday we have Maddie from Rustic Vivo Designs, Michelle from Vintage Home Designs, and then we have Amber from the Veil House. And so lots of amazing home tours, lots of Christmas inspiration. So we hope that you love it. Bye guys.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.